Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DRYS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past several days broken down into 30-minute time slices. Did this analysis yesterday and have been doing it on a routine basis. So we'll just scrunch things up here a little bit. And for a little bit of recap, I'd been tracking this level of support right here because, to be fair, the bulls are doing a fantastic job of holding above there, and the bears just couldn't quite seem, to make any progress in terms of, breaking down below there. However, that all changed this morning during the first 30 minutes. Price broke below it right there, and you can see the rest is history. That was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back there, and down it went. So the bears have, not that they ever lost control, because as I've said, and I'll touch on that real quick, as from a big picture perspective, as long as the price is below that purple line, the bears are in full control. So like I said, they never had lost control, but now they've just regained that much more control as the prices, they were able to push it down through this area that was acting as a support for a few days. But no longer, and that brings up our first update, which is based on a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So on any sort of bounce to the upside, right here around the $1.80-ish mark is going to be that initial area of resistance. But also, just to reiterate, I already talked about it, from the big picture of things, the overall level of resistance is going to be that purple line there. Again, the 50-period simple moving average. As far as levels of support are concerned, I'm not even going to talk about one just because essentially the price closed at the low of the day on this big red candle here. So it seems like momentum may just be starting. However, not a whole lot of volume, so it's not like it was a total disaster in terms of massive volume or anything. But as it stands right now, I mean, if you want to call right around $1.58 as support, you could do that. But just taking a step back, the chart is essentially down at all-time lows. So it's a situation where kind of just got to sit back and see where the dust tries to settle from the support perspective, and see where people are willing to buy within enough, buy with enough force to at least get the price to go sideways. Because as it stands right now, clearly price is not going sideways, so there hasn't been any really clear-cut areas of support. But until the price can start to go sideways, talking about levels of support right now is just totally kind of, trying to throw a it's an absolute guess at this point in time. So we'll have to let the dust settle and see what happens with it. So all in all, still 1 day left this week. We'll see if the bulls can try to stabilize or not. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.